Good morning. I'm Lynn, and welcome to another day at Ewetopia Farms. Well, the storm came, we got our snow, luckily not too much freezing rain, and it's right at that freezing point right now. It wasn't a humdinger, but I guess it took over a lot of North America. But we do have lots of snow here. It's that heavy, wet stuff, so it's kind of nice for Christmas. To start off today, we're going to show you Arnie's night checks from last night. And after that, we're going to head on to what's happening at Ewetopia Farms today. So let's get started.
Just doing my night checks. Getting a little snow this morning. Storm is setting in. I'm going to see if we have any lambs in the ground. It's 3 in the morning. It's just going to be go to the barn here kind of quiet. Earlier we had a couple lambs. And they're doing fine. Chewing a cut. So I'm going to go back and check the rest of the barn. So I'm not going to do a lot of talking, okay? Because I don't want to upset the sheep. But I'm just going to give a check to see if we have any more lambs. Hey, girl. Hey. So the first thing I noticed when I came in the barn, I don't hear one peep. So it tells me we don't have any lambs, and I'm sorry about that. But this is my second night for checking now. So we're just going to take a little walk through here, see what's happening. Hey, girls. I don't think there's no lambs because it's way too quiet. Oh. So nothing this morning. These Dorsets definitely cycle quicker than the Suffolks. I can see that. The Dorsets are going to go one cycle earlier, I think. They were bred the same time, but the Dorsets are definitely got the edge on the Suffolks. Just going to shut this light off. I'm just going to check the other main barn. I don't hear nothing. Hey, girls. So this is only my second night for checking. And they get better at it, but they're a little nervous, see. They don't recognize me this morning. But a couple more days, they're going to really calm down and they won't even get up. But I'm sorry, there's no lambs. Because I don't hear one peep. We'll just take a little walk through here. No, there's no lambs. I got out of the bed for nothing. I might just turn the light on because I just see that ewe there. Doesn't look that good. Oh, there she put her head up. Hey, girl. I don't think you can see it. I'm actually, I just might see what's going on here for a second. In case there's something wrong with her. Hey, girl. You okay? Oh, she's okay. So it's a little dark in here. So no lambs. Quiet. They're a little nervous because, it's, like I say, it's just been the second night, but they'll get a lot better at it. But no lambs yet, 3 in the morning. I upset everybody for nothing. But anyways, that's a good thing. I'd rather have lambs in the daytime. I'm a little bit more in the mood. But the reason why we check lambs because we could have another gladiator little son on the ground, so I gotta pay attention. But this little mother here, first timer. And she's had a pretty rough night probably. But she looks like she's doing really well. And the lambs, I'm just, so when I come in here at 3 in the morning, I gotta make a decision whether these lambs have been locking on to the mother. And I look at them, they are not screaming. And they're sharp. And I would say they've been sucking. She's still got water, she's got hay, so the other lamb's fast out, asleep. And I'm going to call it a night. Go back, get a couple more hours sleep. And she actually looks extremely tired. But yeah, it's a whole new world with 2 babies for the first time. She's got to get her head around that, 2 twins too. So she has to learn how to be a mother, eh? See, this little lamb is going to go right here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe a liar. And the little lamb has his tail out, see? But I'm thinking, I was worried about if he had his first little dump or not. But I think he has. I'll double check that in the morning. If I'm suspicious that she didn't have she looks a little crouched over, I'll give the lamb an M&M, if I pronounce that correctly. But the lamb looks sharp. Okay, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to get out of here. Nothing I can do. Back to bed. I'm actually not very tired, so I think I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow. I think we got about just thought I heard a bang at the coveralls, but we got about 3 inches of snow. It's nothing really, but it's wet, heavy snow. And anyways, sorry, no lambs. And I guess we'll be talking in the morning. See you later. Bye. Okay. 7 in the morning. I'm going to just put the coffee on for Lynn and I. And I'm going to do a quick check before I have my coffee. Let's see what happened last night. Nope. You guys are going to stay outside because you upset the sheep. Go on, Ben. Go on. See what happened here last night. Did a check at 10 o'clock. Had a couple lambs. And I did a check at 3 in the morning. And now it's 7 in the morning. Hey girl, how's it going last night? Eh? Just give her a little bit of light here. There we go. These lambs look a little puffy looking. They look small, but they're doing well. They're nursing. Anyways, see if I had a baby. Right now, I don't hear one drop of noise. So that tells me that we do not have a lamb. We'll just do a little rough check here. You can see when they're going to have lambs. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're actually got all these little 4-foot spreads on where they lay down. No one touches anybody. And that's a sign that they're going to have lambs, I find. But nothing happened. A little rough check here. Hey girls. No, it's way too quiet. You can see they're getting quite large. Let's see, a rough check. They all need hay this morning, so we got a busy day today. Nothing. Quiet. I'll probably throw this morning after coffee and stuff. We'll probably throw the remainder of that coarse hay out and give them a brand new bale today. These guys all have new hay. These guys look quite quiet too. Actually, I'll just put the light on for a second. Hey girls. No. No lambs. No. As you can see, they're quite large. No, it's a quiet morning. No lambs. So back in the house for a cup of coffee. Spend some time with Lynn. She was just getting up right now. Whoa, pigeons are irritating. And this girl here is, hey girl, come on. Hey. Yeah, she's doing fine. See that other little lamb finds that little spot right underneath there, a little cave in there. She's asleep. Anyways, gonna have a quick coffee and then get to work. So, it's Arnie from Ewetopia Farms. I got Lynn's phone this morning. Hey Ben, are you pretty happy, are you? Hey, come on Ben. So we got a little bit of snow, still snowing yet, wet snow. And it's a mess. Well, not really, it's Christmas. What do you expect, eh? So without snow, it'd be pretty boring. So the dogs want to get fed. Get along, you guys, come on. So I'll talk to you shortly, just gonna go in the house. Bye.
Good morning, Mom. How you doing in here with your new little lammies? Oh, we had a little bit of a power surge there. Hopefully we don't lose power today. Hi, you two. Hi, Mommy. Right now I'm gonna read her, see who she is, and get her recorded. Hi. They look in good shape, and that one's having a little poop right now, so that's a good sign. So apparently she is a registered Dorset that we hadn't tagged. The mom was from Ferdinand, but these lambs would be from Hamish because they came from Hamish's side of the barn. So right now I'm just gonna record these guys in my log. so I don't lose track of all these lambs. So she was born December 15th. I got partially filled out, but now I'm gonna fill in all the rest of the information here. So now we got both of them up. This one at the behind just had a little orange poop. That means it's gotten some colostrum. The colostrum changes the poop to a orangey yellow color. The other one is the one I was holding, and it was nervous, so it went to nurse right away. She's standing there quietly, but she's a nervous mom, so I'm not going to stress her out. Arnie just brought her some fresh hay. She'll be happy about that. When we brought the Dorset groups over, we kept them in their breeding groups, so when they come out of the pen, we know right away without me scanning them who the daddy was. So this is where the one in the jug right now came from, and this is Hamish's group. And this morning you can see that everybody's up at the trough eating. There's no one along the walls like there was yesterday. And if we go look at Sheriff's group, same thing. They're all up at the feeder eating. Nobody's off to the side. So usually if you see that in the morning when you do your feeding, that's the nice thing about feeding indoors or feeding period, because you can really very quickly see what's happening with your sheep. So this would indicate to me, and it's like 99.9% correct, that no one in either of these pens would be lambing within the next 4 to 6 hours. When we move on to the Suffolk group, everybody's standing up in here because Arnie's shoveling out the new hay, because it had been in here 2 days and it gets just a little mucky after a while. So these guys are going to get a fresh bale of hay. We want only the best for these pregnant girls. Arnie was just banging the roof to get rid of the pigeons, get them out the door. Arnie's getting a bale of hay to bring in here. We're just holding the sheep back here out of the way until he sets that bale in the feeder. Otherwise it'll be a stampede up here. No, we're not quite finished. Just wait. Patience. Patience. Patience, good girl.
These little black are getting bigger every day.
That's right.
They're starting to show now, but I do think they're most of them are sexual already.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of big bags coming. Here we are in the Suffolk group, and we got a monster girl here. Oh my goodness. A lot of udders in the row right there. One thing about Suffolks with those big lambs, eh? But we got every one of those has an udder forming. Every single one. Every one. Yeah. Pretty soon. So even though this mom has her 2 lambs here and is loving them, she is a little stressed out because she's not with the group. Once we have another ewe in here beside her, she'll feel a lot more relaxed and comfortable. But right now she's all on her own, and we know that sheep are flock animals and don't feel comfortable being on their own. So that's probably adding to her stress as a first-time mom. And one thing we do look for, we check the lambs, but we also check the ewes, because sometimes ewes won't have a bowel movement after they have a lamb. So we always check the pen to make sure that we see signs that she has done that. But there are no signs, and she's not eating very well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give her a drench of glycol. And glycol is just sugar, but it seems to stimulate them to have a bowel movement. It eases their stomach a bit and usually perks them up right away. So that's what we're going to do with her right now. And we gave her the glycol, but we're also going to give her a dewormer because we already trimmed her. Usually before we let them out of the jug, we trim them and deworm them. But she's the only one here, and we had her, so she's finished and ready to go once we decide that she is ready to go. And sometimes even just the stress of that will make them poop. But I don't see her pooping right now. You gotta poop. I gave you some fresh water. And again, a reason we want her to start eating and drinking better is because that's how she also produces milk. The chewing the cud causes the letdown reflex and causes her milk to flow. So we definitely have to pay attention to moms when they come in the jug too. It's not all about the lambs. The two go together, and that's why they are in a jug, so that we can monitor them carefully for the first few days. You gonna go for a poop? See, it looks like to me she's straining a little bit. It'd be really nice if she had one right now, then we wouldn't have to worry. But along with lambing comes all the associated problems and worries. People think that lambing's a nice thing, but if you're the one doing the lambing, it's a very stressful time of year. Because we always want to have good outcomes, don't we? We don't want to lose mums. We don't want to lose babies. We had great luck with the fall group, so we're hoping the same thing's going to happen with this winter group. Okay, Mom, we're going to leave you because, as you saw in the first part of this video, when Arnie came in to do the night checks last night, every time he came in here, she didn't get up when he came in. She was already up. So I don't even know if she laid down and slept. She looks really, really tired. And any of you who've had babies know that it's a stressful time and it's exhausting. And she's had twins. She's been taken out of her group. You can see her blinking there. She's very tired. So really, a really good thing would be for her to lay down now and rest. So I'm going to turn one of these lights off so it's a little darker in here. See, she's tired. Poor girl. And we'll let her rest. Sometimes a rest is as good as anything. Next thing on our agenda is to catch Herman, to give him his second shot. He was limping the other day. Look at all the snow here that fell off the roof. Hi, you look really nice. You look really nice. Okay. We gotta find Hermie. Oh, way better. He's not even limping. Herman wasn't limping anymore, but we gave him his medication. We put a little bit more copper tox on it just to make sure. But he looked all cleared up. Gladiator doesn't have any diarrhea anymore, so he's dried up. Ferdinand is having fun putting his markings on again. This is how he gets his war paint. He rubs his head up against the steel, so this time he's going to probably have a black stripe. When he has the red stripe, he's rubbing it against the steel on the main barn. Ferdinand, let's see how it looks. Let's see how it looks now. I think he got it. Ferdinand. Ferdy. Gimli, is he being ridiculous? totally ridiculous, isn't he? He's just being totally ridiculous. Ferdinand, let's see what you've done. Let's see. Let's see that. Come on. That's just silliness. Hi, Quincy. Is that ram being silly? Oh, and now he's teaching his son. Ferdinand, why? Why would you do that? You look quite nice without it. Glad, is he ridiculous? Did you have to come check out what he was doing? You didn't know what he was doing, because it was a silly thing. Hi, Glad. Hi, we haven't seen you for a while. There he is, the big lad. Hi. You're so nice. Don't you rub your head, okay? It's just silliness. Hi, Gimli. Hi. Hi. You're very nice. Hello. Hi. How are you doing, Quincy? Yeah, you're doing really good too. Quincy's the one I have to watch. He's really being well behaved. Ferdinand. Yeah, you look handsome now. When the new ram is up against Gladiator, you can see how much shorter in the body he is. Not that he's short-bodied, but compared to Gladiator makes everybody look short-bodied. He's got such good length on him. Actually, so does Ferdinand. Came in from the rams just in time to see her eating and had a poop. See how it's all in a clump? So she was a little bound up. So when you're constipated, it kind of puts you off a bit. So let's hope she's gonna feel a lot better now and start progressing more. And now she's going over to her water, seeing where everything is. She checked out both her lambs. She saw that the water was there. See that lamb? When it got up, it did a little stretch. That's a real good sign of a healthy lamb. Lambs that are hungry or not doing well, when you wake them up, they don't stretch and have a little shake like that. It's a good sign. Yeah, you had a poop. Good girl. You needed that. You'll feel better now. Maybe you can have a little nap now. There, and I think she just called it into nurse. Or maybe she just wanted to comfort. Back in the milk house, she can still see me through the window, but I'm not as much in her face. But see how quickly that glycol works? I don't know what it is about it, but it seems to really, if you've got a sheep that's constipated, it seems to work right away. And it gives them extra source of energy after something that's stressful like lambing. Good news. Had the creep feed to these guys and shook up their hay. The crew just came in at a run because Arnie's honking his horn. And what he's going to do now, he's taking that bale right to the very back. He's going to drop it over the back wall, and we're going to give them some straw back there. Hi, you guys. Hopefully it can fit between those feeders. Couldn't fit between those two blue feeders, so we dropped it over here. We just made sure the ewes were out of the way. Hi guys! It's straw day on this side. Everybody's going outside. What, Ernie? That's... There they go. This is a hay bale he's using again. The straws rolled out. We got a whole bunch out there enjoying the straw, and see how some of them lay down in it. They do it right away because I think it really feels good when it's clean and fluffy like that. There's some lambs laying in it. But they're rooting through it. They like that. It's nice and clean. When they're running outside in snowy weather and stuff, it's like kids coming in with snow on their boots. It makes the bedding pack get wet a lot quicker. So you need to put in clean straw more often in the wintertime, especially when you let them outside like we do. You don't want sheep coming in with snow on their boots. So as the snow keeps falling, we're going to call that a day. And I hope you'll join us again tomorrow for the next episode at Ewetopia Farms. Bye for now.